Hello friends, welcome back to JavaScript tutorial. In this video we are going to learn about the DOM, right? So actually the DOM is lots of things in JavaScript. We will discuss this DOM with step by step with different video, right? So first things here, what is DOM and why we need this and how to use that, we will learn step by step. Okay, so the thing is, what is DOM? In JavaScript, the DOM is actually document object model, right? Something new. Okay, no problem. I will discuss each and everything so that you can understand clearly. Okay, so document object model, right? So the DOM refers to a programming interface that represents the structure and content of web document. So whatever we will see in web browser, if you inspect that things, or if you check the source page source into a tab, you can see these are the lots of things. There are lots of HTML, lots of tags, attributes, elements there, right? So actually the full thing is DOM, means document, right? So I will discuss that things also. So DOM provides a way for JavaScript code to interact with that things, means to manipulate or modify elements, the attributes. If you want to change the styles, you can add that things also. Okay, so actually the DOM represents a web document as a collection of objects. Each HTML element like headings, paragraphs, image, buttons, means each type of tag like paragraph tag, heading tag, image source, that is the src tag. So whatever you will write is represents as an object in the DOM. Okay, this object can be accessed, also can be manipulated, means if you want to view, or if you want to delete, if you want to modify, you can do with the JavaScript, right? Basically if you check, so this is actually a tree structure, means just check this image. Here we can see the whole things are document. Here this is the main HTML, and if you check, there is defined nodes, means inside the HTML you will get to hands. So what is head and this body section. In the same level, inside the head we will have a title, inside the title we will have a text, and in the another section if you check the body, inside the body you can do lots of things, like if you want to simply add any text inside the paragraph, inside the span, inside the label, these are the tags you can add. Also if you just going to create any order list or unordered list, inside the UL you can define li, and inside the li you can define a text. So basically this is the structure of HTML. If you see, you will get inside the page source also, right? So we'll discuss that things step by step, what and how actually it's happening and how it's working, right? The thing is, the DOM forms a hierarchical tree structure where each object corresponds to a node in the tree. So you can see in the image the relationship between the elements, if you check, the HTML is the parent, inside the HTML you have a head, body, basically these are the child of parent, and if you go inside the p tag or ul tag, so p and ul tag is child of body, means the body is parent and p ul is child. So in this way, means parent, child, siblings are maintained throughout the structure. Okay, so this is the basic things. Okay, and in this way actually DOM working, and this is called the DOM hierarchical tree structure, right? The another thing is, JavaScript can be used to interact with the DOM dynamically, means you can communicate dynamically, or you can interact with each and each things dynamically. This means that you can change the content, attributes and appearance of elements on a web page without requiring a full page reload. So that's cool. Means we don't need to refresh the page to change some things into the element. It means if you want to write some things into the UL tag, you can directly identify the UL tag, and inside the UL you can identify the li tag, and you can change what you want to change, right? Using DOM it's possible. For this you don't need to refresh your page. So next thing is one of the important thing, that is the access and manipulation. Basically this is the reason why we use the DOM. JavaScript code can access and manipulate elements within the DOM. You can find elements by their IDs. So in a HTML we learn about how to set any attributes, means there should have any class, there can have a names, IDs, tags. So you can find the elements by their IDs, classes, tags, and then modify their properties. Means if you want to change some things into the paragraph tag, so we know that there is a body, inside the body we have a paragraph tag, so we can find these things by tag. Or if you have some things, means suppose there is a forms or something in span, there have ID or classes, so by the class name, by the tag name, you can change or modify or delete the elements also. Okay, so this is the access and manipulation part. This is the most important thing we'll learn step by step in this series. Okay, and another thing is event handling. Like there is a button click, and if you click on some space, there will give some different response. Means just click on the button, there is a button click, just click on the anchor tag, just click on any HTML tag, anything, and you will get the response according to what you write, right? So basically this is the event handling concept. The DOM allows you to handle events such as user interaction, like clicks, mouse movements, keyboard input, anything. You can attach event listeners to elements to respond to these events and trigger specific actions when they occur, right? The next thing is the DOM provides a standard way for JavaScript to interact with the structure and content of web documents across different web browsers. So this helps ensure consistency in behavior regardless of browser being used. Okay, so basically the DOM is browser independence, right? And the important things in a modern life, the DOM is a live representation of web page. Any change made to the DOM are immediately reflect in the rendered view of the web page. Means if you are trying to learn any Reacts or Vues or Angulars, you can use very much. Means we don't need to write anything. Suppose you are calling Ajax, okay, you are updating some things. So for a little change or little update into the DOM, we don't need to refresh the page. We can directly find and replace or delete whatever we want. So this is the live representations, and in modern times, modern web development, it's using very much. Okay, so I will discuss all these things, like how we can actually do with JavaScript with example in the DOM tutorial series, right? So I will show you each thing step by step with different lecture. So this is the first video, so just follow this video and subscribe this channel. Okay, the next thing is what we can do with the DOM. We can do lots of things. We can do all the things we need actually using the DOM. This is the most powerful things in JavaScript, right? So let's understand what you can do with the DOM. So JavaScript and the DOM provide a wide range of capabilities for interacting with and manipulating web documents. Here are some things you can do with the JavaScript and the DOM, like access and modify elements. So we already discussed create elements, manipulating styles. Means if you want to change the style of the element, you can do. If you want to change some elements, you can do. You can delete, update, modify, also view. Okay, so all you can do. And if you want to respond some events, means you can create any event, any mouse event, any keyboard event, any click event, whatever you can do. Okay, and you can change the content dynamically. And the important thing is from handling. So you can use JavaScript to validate from inputs, provide a real-time feedback, and control your submission. Means after filling the forms, if you want to submit, what actually happened, you can control through the DOM. Okay, and also the interesting thing is animation part. With the DOM and JavaScript, you can create animations and transactions on your web page to enhance your user experience, right? And already discussed about Ajax. So asynchronous JavaScript or XML is a technique that allows to make asynchronous requests to the server without reloading the entire page. So we learned that things also. And the next thing is data manipulation, interactive UI components, DOM traversal. So what is actually the DOM traversal? JavaScript provides a method to navigate and traverse the DOM tree. So we'll learn the methods. Actually there are lots of methods to do these things. Means if you want to find some tags, like if you want to get particular element by their name, so there is some methods. Means get element by name, get element by class name, get element by ID. So there are lots of methods. We can interact with the DOM, we can interact with the elements of a document. Okay, and also the dynamic styling, browser compatibility, event delegation. Means instead of attaching event listener to individual elements, you can use event delegation to attach a single event listener to a parent element. Means suppose in a form there are 2-3 fields, means there is name, email, phone. Okay, so all should be required. Means when you submit, it should show this field are required, but I have a function to validate that things also. So we don't need to call this function from every field. Instead of that, there should have a class, or there should have name or ID to identify that things, and based on that things we can call the functions, we can call the events. Okay, so this is the interesting thing. So lots of things to learn, and we need to know how we actually can do with the DOM. So from the next day we will learn each topic with different video, right? So keep in touch, and please like this video, share to your friends, and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.